Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Today I have my Sephora haul. It's not all in that bag, don't worry. I didn't go crazy this year, although some of the stuff that I got was more expensive. But I was trying to only pick up things that I knew I needed or were really going to use. So we're just going to jump right into it. And I want to know what you got at the Sephora sale. The Sephora sale honestly is not over yet, but I don't see myself picking up anything else. If I do, I'll have an addendum to this. The first thing I got was the Josie Maran Argan Cleansing Oil. This is what I use every morning. 2 pumps. Really love this. This is my morning cleanser. The one thing that I will say is towards the end, it starts leaking a bit, so you have to be careful about that. But definitely excited to get a new one of that because I'm using up my sample size one right now, which I need to use up anyway because it's an oil and they can go bad. But then I'll keep that and then refill it from the big one. So I picked up that. Also, in regards to skincare, I picked up the Good Jeans. They didn't have any more online, so I picked it up in store. This is the Captain Marvel Good Jeans Lactic Acid Treatment from Sunday Riley. I just thought it was cool to get the Captain Marvel box. I have not seen Captain Marvel. I have honestly not seen any of the Avengers type films, just because they're not so much my jam. But I thought it was really cool, and this one looked kind of intriguing to me. The not the bottle so much, but Captain Marvel. That's what it looks like. This one looks like it actually has the serum in there instead of in a bladder like the small one. I think it's the ½ ounce one. It's like in this weird plastic bladder that I've shown before in empties. So I will be keeping the packaging for this one because I just think it's cool. Who knows, like eventually I might toss it, but it's the same exact price as the regular one, so why not get the cool looking one instead? And this is $158. Yeah, it's a lot, but my skin reacts so much better to this than to anything else, so I decided it's worth it just to get that and to be poor for a bit because of it. Because yeah, I mean, I have one going on there, but like my skin is so much clearer now. Yeah, super good. And then I picked up this guy because this actually was a pretty good deal. This was $72. This is the 3 Little Wonders from Ole Henriksen. The Sheer Transformation Perfecting Moisturizer is not my favorite. I will admit that right off the bat. But I really like the Truth Serum, which is the vitamin C serum. And I haven't tried this one, which is the Invigorating Night Transformation Gel. But I just thought, you know what, I'm going to get it because I want to try that. And this is a much better deal for the set. They are 1 ounce each, so that's a good, much better deal than if you buy just the Truth Serum. All right, so that was all the skincare that I bought. And then, of course, I had to buy a few fun things because, like, what's the point otherwise? I was not planning on this one, but it smelled so damn good in the store that I did pick it up. This is Gucci Flora. It's, oh my gosh, it is so sweet and pretty. It has some floral notes to it, but it also, let's see if I can get it open. How do I describe it? It's a fruity floral, so it's not overwhelmingly floral. It's not really sweet either. So that's what the bottle looks like. It's pretty simple, classic. It has a bow on it. It just smells so good. Yeah, I was really excited to get that one. I smelled it and I couldn't stop smelling it. So that was purchased. Was not planned, because I had my purchases planned out very carefully. I spent, I don't know, I spent a chunk because some of this stuff was really expensive. I had about $200 for the 3 things that I purchased last night. I think it was $220 with taxes and all of that. So that was the perfume and the Good Jeans, and then this other item right here, this is the NARS Ignited palette. I had to think what it was called. It is so pretty. This has been on my wish list since it came out. I have the other two palettes that are similar in nature to this from NARS, and while the gold palette I don't reach for as much because it's just not the same colors, the other palette from NARS, which I can't think of the name of it, I wear that one all the time. It's one of my go-tos for work, and it's so amazing. And this one looked to be like a kindred spirit to it. It's so pretty. Can we just take a second to like appreciate how beautiful this palette is? Okay, so let's swatch it, because why wouldn't you? These have a very different formula of mattes than any of the other palettes that I own. And then, or not mattes, sorry, shimmers. There's like 2 shimmer formulas, and there are a little bit more glitzy, not quite as pigmented, but oh, they're so pretty. So I'm really excited to take this and play with it. I am done working now because classes are over and finals start. Finals are starting, so I don't have to like use more muted neutral palettes, but I'm really excited to use that one. So I was kind of talking about how much I've spent over the course of the sale. The Three Little Wonders was the one thing that wasn't planned whatsoever, and that my mom actually paid for it, which was really good because I was like, oh my gosh, I've spent a huge wad today. But yeah, so that one was, I spent like $227 between the perfume, the palette, and the lactic acid, and then everything else that I bought was like $7 because I had $100 Ebates rebate. So Ebates, if you use Ebates, I'm being very like spacey, I'm sorry. If you use Ebates, instead of getting cash back, you can ask for a gift card and then you get 10% more. So I had like $100 from Ebates because of that. So my first order, I used that because it wasn't payday yet, and I got everything for like $7. So the cleanser and the next 3 things I'm going to show you. That is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea High Tides and Good Vibes palette because I needed this palette. That sounds like a terrible word for it, but the Mermaid palette is one of my favorite palettes of all time, and this one seemed like a kindred spirit to it. I know, I'm on to kindred spirits today. And it's just so cool and different. And I do like Tarte's shadows. And this is what it looks like. It's so pretty. I actually think this is what I'm going to wear tomorrow. But yeah, it has some shimmers, it has some glitters, it has some mattes. So we're going to swatch like one of each. I gotta do that pink because that pink is so pretty. We'll do one of the shimmers, we'll do the brown. I know that's probably not what you wanted to see, huh? And then we'll do one of the glitters. Whoa, that glitter, oh my gosh. I know this glitter formula has been gaining in popularity lately. Pure did it in their Grinch palette. Too Faced did it in their Pretty Rich palette. And now Tarte's doing it, but they're sticking, like it's pretty stuck on there. Oh, they look so pretty. And that's just like in your face. I don't have a glitter glue, so we'll see what it does with just a regular primer. But yeah, I was super excited to get this palette because it was just different than anything else I owned. And my last 2 things, and I've been debating whether I should swatch them or not, but I'm not going to swatch them. You can shoot me if you want. Don't shoot me. But they're just so pretty, and I got them as collector pieces, more so than anything else. And I wasn't going to get them as collector pieces until I saw Mel Thompson do her review, and I was like, oh, I need them as collector pieces. So they are the Ciate London Jessica Rabbit collection. I only picked up 2 of the pieces because I figured these were the 2 that got the best reviews and the 2 that were the prettiest to me. The palette was okay, but it got bad reviews as it was, and that was the one thing that I actually would have used, but not with the reviews it got. So this is what the highlighter looks like. It's called Roger Darling, which is just really fun. And then it does have her embossed on it. So I don't want to mess up the embossing on it because it's just, it's special. And then it does have it, you know, kind of embossed on there as well. And then the lipstick, oh my gosh, this lipstick. This is called a Glitter Storm Metallic Glitter Lipstick. I would be interested in getting this in a different, actually, I wouldn't mind having this one, but it's gorgeous, the packaging. It's super shimmery. It does say Jessica Rabbit Collection on it and Ciate. It's hard to look at, but this, oh my gosh. Like, look at, it looks matte, but with glitter on it. And it does have that sheen on the tip, but, oh my gosh. I can't bring myself to swatch it. It's going to be put away with my other Disney items. But yeah, that was my Sephora haul. It wasn't as bad as it has been in the past, but I did buy a couple of expensive things, that's for sure. I still do have $100 that I redeemed from the Rewards Bazaar, so I will be purchasing one more thing from that. I already have it picked out. I just haven't put it in because I didn't need to because I couldn't combine the 2 coupons together. But yeah, that's my haul. Let me know what you picked up in the Sephora haul or the sale, because I would love hearing what you got, what you decided was must-haves, and what things you passed on. Were these things that were intriguing to you? Let me know down below. I hope you are all having a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.